Chapados, welcome back to Bikini Nation. As always, thanks so much for tuning in, and if you like what you're seeing and hearing, please hit like, hit subscribe. It'll really help me out, and please feel free to leave any feedback below in the comments or hit me up on Instagram, direct message me just on any content suggestions. Would love to hear your thoughts, and all recommendations are welcome. Today we're going to touch on the life of an IFBB bikini competitor. And you think of it as being quite glamorous and all of that. However, in reality, it probably isn't. So, they have all the pressure, peak week, eating and looking fantastic, but there's all the other components as well that we don't always think about. For example, the travel. So it can be really difficult, I'm sure it is, if you live in the US to be a competitor, let alone if you live anywhere else. That would be really, really tough. Being away from your support network, your friends and loved ones. The travel itself can be really taxing on your body and mind. And a good example of this is Francesca. So Francesca, as you probably know, is an Italian IFBB bikini pro who is absolutely incredible. But part of being a pro athlete is she has to travel a lot for her shows, because unfortunately there isn't many in Italy or in her neighboring countries. And she even posted something recently because she's had to part from her partner, which is really difficult, I'm sure. So I'll just read that out for you guys. Happy birthday, my honey. Unfortunately, this year I will not be able to celebrate your birthday with you. I will be forgiven in 48 days when I return to Italy. I love you. Together forever. You're the man of my dreams, and I could not wish for anything better. So as you can see, it's really difficult for Francesca. And I'm positive that she's not the only one in this situation. I guess they have their goals and they have their support and network to help them reach those goals. And they have chosen to be these athletes. So it comes as part of it. But I do feel for them, I must admit that. Now, speaking of Francesca, she has posted that she will actually be competing at the Rising Phoenix, Arizona coming up this weekend, which is super exciting. She's posted a physique update on Instagram one day ago, so I've chucked it up on the screen for you guys to take a look at. And as you can see, coming into the show, she is looking so good, really conditioned. She's looking so amazing. I love her taper. She's got an incredible taper, that tiny waist and how it swoops down. She's always looking so amazing, and she's just really consistent. That's also what I like. Looking at it just is incredible. Like, take a look, check it out, go and look at her Instagram and you'll know. We've also got another picture as well from her behind, and it shows her glute tie-ins, and as you can see them there, but they're not, you can't see them too much, if that makes sense. So they're not too defined, and that's what you want for bikini. It's perfect. She ticks all the boxes. And let's not forget that she's already qualified for Olympia, and that's not on points. That's from a pro show win. So it just goes to show how great Francesca is. And because of that, she is my pick to win this show, to take it out. I won't go sleeping on Francesca. Brina might be some stiff competition, but I do believe Francesca will take it out. Speaking of competing, let's switch gears for a moment and chat about Lauralie. So Team Atlas posted on their story today, revealing or advising that Lauralie will be competing this weekend. So I'll just read it out quickly for you guys. Testing out Lauralie Chapados' new package this weekend in front of the same head judge as Chicago for feedback before the Arnold and Olympia. We're 7 pounds lighter, much leaner and more symmetrical. Looking forward to seeing this new package. So am I. Let's highlight there that it is in front of the same judge as Chicago. Let's remember that Lauralie won Chicago. She was pretty jacked at that point. She did look incredible, but then she went into Tampa, didn't place so well against some leaner competitors. Since that time, her camp have advised that she is going to downsize dramatically for the upcoming big shows, being the Arnold and Olympia, potentially to compete with those leaner competitors. So this is an exciting test run. I'm excited to see Lauralie downsize, smaller. I'm really excited to see what she can bring and if that will then translate onto the Arnold and Olympia stage, and if she therefore has a chance to take out those big shows up against the likes of Isa and Jen. Guys, let me know what you think. How will she go following on from this at the Arnold and Olympia? Let me know in the comments below. Can she beat Isa and Jen at Olympia? On to our final story is Daraja Hill. We've received confirmation that she will not be competing at the Arnold Classic this year. So we received confirmation from Daraja herself, which really opens things up more for the Arnold Classic, noting how amazing she did at the Tampa Pro, coming in second after Isa. To be honest, I think it's quite a smart move from Daraja, leaving herself for the Olympia and really ensuring that she gets her prep like tip top, the best possible, so she can come into Olympia with her best possible package, and it gives her the best chance to place as well as she can and really blow everyone away. And I'm super excited for that, and I think she has quite big expectations leading into it following the Tampa, so super excited. And just speaking of Daraja as well, if you don't already know, she is coached by Paul Riviera. He is awesome. Watch his videos, YouTube videos all the time. If you haven't already, I would suggest you go over and take a look at his videos. He knows so much about the sport and about competing, and he really cares for his competitors. So I would highly recommend that one. So that is all from me today, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Good morning or good night, wherever you are in the world. Over and out from Bikini Nation.